Hello ducklings, my name is Sanniz, I'm a Swedish Goth, and today we're gonna do a selfie haul with try on. But first we take the intro and see you soon.
Welcome to Sanniz, Swedish Elder Goth. Not just stuck in one box. My channel is about everything. Not just Goth!
Hello ducklings, my name is Sanniz, I'm a Swedish Goth, and today I got a haul. It came in two parts and it's from the company called Sellpy. You can find it in a lot of different countries, mainly in Europe, but even in other countries too. So you have to search if you can order from them too. And it's like thrift shopping on internet. And yeah, we're gonna see how this goes. And I actually have some items for Trevor. So this was my second order, is only one item. And it's this one, I think is 7 different items. And I didn't go for any Goth brand because they are expensive like hell. I mean it, expensive. Because when I compare the prices, it's many times almost more expensive than the original price for the brand. It's like Killstar, Love in Darkness or whatever they're named, and you know, EMP, Gothyoutuber and their type of things, expensive. Very rare to find something that is cheaper. Even Romvi, when it comes from Shein, is much more expensive than the Shein stuff too. Because they have Shein and Romvi at this place too. So, are you interested? What we have inside this package? Be back soon. So like I said, 2 different ones. So should we start with the first one? That was actually my second. So now we need to rip it up. And it came packaged this way. It's tagged with a selfie tag too. I don't remember exactly what I have bought, but I was thinking that I wanted to go a little outside my comfort zone sometimes, but still keep it Goth, if you know what I mean. At least when you do the different accessories and that. But at the same time, be possible to wear it a little more mainstream if I need for the situation, because you never know. Sometimes you don't want to stick out too much, even if you still want to be you. You know what I mean. And in the most cases, things are in size large, and this first one is actually from H&M. Like you said, we call it H&M because it's a Swedish company, and it's size large. And it's a crop top, and it's this type of Singuala type of thing. And here's the sleeve. They look maybe a tiny bit short, we have to see. And it has this thing when you're gonna tie in the front too. I can come a little closer so you can see. And now we didn't want to cooperate, but it's like this. Or maybe, I think, yeah. You tie it in the front, and here you can see the pattern. I'm gonna see if I can do it that way. So I thought it could be cute. When you wear skirts, could look very good too. And you can have something under, or if you just want to take it on top of a dress that don't have sleeves, for an example, perfect. Now we got this big baddie. And like I said, it's gonna be 2 things for Trevor to in it, but I'm not sure he's gonna show it. If I'm lucky, he's gonna say yes to at least pictures. We have to see. I'm not gonna promise anything. But the try on my own things gonna be, yeah. Woo! On the floor. Everything packed in bags. So what can this be then? Exciting. And it's for me that I can tell, because I can see mesh on it. Let's see which side. I put this label on it. I can't find the proper tag on it. I'm gonna see. I think it's size large. And it's actually from Shein. And it's this little more ordinary top. with long sleeves, nothing special. A little trim, I'm gonna go closer. A little trim on the edges, and then you see it's got some type of lacing going on in the front with some mesh parts over your shoulders, and I hope it's gonna be long enough, and it's even transparent on the side, so I hope I'm not gonna see too bulky at that, because you know my weight loss is not always the best, but this is a good item too. Fits with leggings, pants and skirts. And I need more tops that goes with skirts for sure. Another. It's so exciting. This is thrift shopping. But remember, thrift shopping can also, I was reading an article about it. It can be like fast shopping too. So wait. And like I said, I read an article about it. And this person in the article was telling that thrift shopping can be like fast shopping too. Even if you think you do something good. But if you always buy and use just once or twice and then give it away again or sell it, it's not much better than fast fashion. Then you do the same thing, but you use the thrift shopping like a legitimate thing to buy, but then you still haven't gained the best thing with it. But everything I'm gonna buy gonna be for use, at least when I'm not at work. But we have different seasons here, so sometimes it's going period what I can use, or depending on how hot or cold it is. So that's gonna also decide what I'm gonna wear. And then lots of things you might not even see that I wear, because, you know, I don't film or take photos every day or every second, because sometimes I change during the day of different reasons too. So, what do we have here? See if the text says, this is from Gina Tricot. I know that is at least in Sweden. And does it say anything about the sizing? It should be like large or something. I'm gonna remember to take off Sellpy's tags too, because it's in the way. And it's a top. Oh dear. This was a little hard to, because I guess some parts of the, but it's this type of top, black again. It's simple sleeves that go a little together, so it's a little harder. But it got some lace trimming on the edges in the neckline. And you even got, is it, what I'm looking at? I think it's some type of decoration, but right now you can't really see how it looks like. So you need to take it on to know how it looks like, because I probably hold it wrong now. I think it's like some fake bolero effect maybe over it. I'm not sure, because you can see those loose things with the trim on. Or it's just some type of layering. We have to see how it looks like, but it has this little bow in the top part of that thing too. Then we go to the next that is stuck in the box. And this is, I know it's for Trevor. And you know that he liked Amon Amarth. So I saw this beanie for him. It's a little cat hair or something on it at least. But this is the front side. And this is the back side. And it feels really thick. It don't look very big. So I'm happy for that, because he got a small head too. I almost look like I have a gigantic head, but he have a really small head. He have a problem when he gonna buy some type of things to fit, because they usually go too big. But that is one of Trevor's thing, and yeah, that could be cool for winter. Next thing, exciting. I'm gonna pause first. So this, I guess, what with the feeling that is for me. And what is this? This feels so long. Feels cool, but it feels heavy. And what is up and what is down? I try to figure out now. Sorry, folks. Ah, here it is. And I think it's a dress. But for me, it's probably gonna be used with shorts or something, because it looks a bit short. And this is from FB Sisters, is that? Don't know anything about the brand. But yeah, it have all those typical layering. It have mesh sleeves that goes out in this cute bell bottom version, but not too big. And it has like a mesh layer on top, so it's different layers, and that's why it probably feels very heavy. It's sewed together, but they have all this ruche too on it, so it can look very feminine, but at the same time, depending on how you put together your accessories, you can make the very tough look or down dressed or up dressed. It's up to you, but it feels good, and so I hope it's gonna fit. It's size large. I put it in another way because that I don't need to seal too much. And I think we got Trevor's second one. Ta-da! And of course, arm on arm off. I was wishing that I could give him the tickets for Gothenburg, but he said it's too expensive. So we hide the tag first from Sellpy, and it looks okay actually, and I think it's cotton too. And see what they said. Yes, 100% cotton, so it's good. I'm not sure if it's approved merch or something, but it's made in Spain, so it's made in EU. And this is the front side. Let's see if I can get some of the prints. And the back side is looking like this. And I want to show the print a little better. So see arm on arm off, and here you see the different part of the print too. So I hope you're gonna be happy. At least that didn't have cat hair. 2 more items, so I guess everything now is mine, because I only did 2 and we have already opened 2 of Trevor's. Oh, this is so exciting, and it's gonna be exciting to try things too. And this one I think I'm a little that I don't know if it's gonna fit, because they don't write if things are elastic and that type of thing, so you have to go after the feeling. And this one I actually bought a little bigger, and it's from Primark, so it's from UK. And it's size, UK size 14 or Euro size 42. And it's, I think it was a shirt dress. So this should need to be ironed first, but I'm not sure I'm gonna iron it for the try on. So you have to just take a guess how it's gonna look like, because I really hate ironing. Yeah, isn't it ironic? I buy a shirt dress and I don't like to iron, but I have seen so many cool type of things you can do it. And some people buy these type of things. If you don't want to wear a coat or something, you can wear this type of dress over. And you can do it like a battle jacket or something too. You can put on badges and patches and all that type of stuff too, to make it more. But I thought this is gonna be a cool statement, even if I want to down dress or up dress, or if I just want to go out with the mainstream people and don't want to stick out too much, but still be me. You know that feeling. Don't leave yourself, but still go out there, and maybe don't be so directly fronted with that you are an alternative person, a goth or something else, a punkhead or whatever. Everything that sticks in the normal size. And the last item, a lot of plastic we got. But it was fun. I didn't go for the most expensive things because like I said, all the usual alternative brands they sell there, you can find a lot of good stuff there too, what I could say. But then you got a pricing that was over the top, even when it comes to that. I should rather go to the sale pages for the different companies instead in that case. So yeah, here is the last thing. And it looks almost like it could be something from Shein, and I don't know what happened with this one. Gone inside out. Gonna try to see. It looks like a material that usually are done from Shein. It is made in China, that I could tell, on the only tag I can see for the moment. And it's size large, but I can't see if it's from Shein or something. And I hope it's gonna fit. The problem is that it have this area that is purpose made to be on the boobies, but it have those clasps or whatever you call it that you can open up with. Not it's all way, And I thought this could be good to have on top on something too. If you just don't wear it as a top to a skirt or leggings or pants, you could maybe even use it like a layer on top on a strap dress or something if you don't want to show your arms. So, are you excited now? I am, because guess what? It's try on time. So be back soon. Be back soon. So I'm back actually with the last item I showed, and as you can see, this have this clasp. So if you don't like to show, and I see that one gone up, so I need to try press it back. My fingers don't really like those things. I see Killstar have a lot of those. This was some of the clothing I actually has to say no to that I loved, but my fingers dying just to get it up and then get it on, because there was so many, especially on the dresses. But this is how this top look like, and as you can see, here is the section where they're gonna show you boobs a little more that way. And here you got the mesh parts or trimming, and you can see like the sleeves is just ordinary sleeves. It's an elastic, but it's still hugging in a way. It still fits my bat wings. Da da da. I can fly, I can fly. No, I'm kidding. I can't. I wish. But yeah, this is the first one. I'm not gonna put any accessories on it. It's just to show how it looks like. So yeah, this is the first one. What do you like it? I do like it. So this is one thing that works for everyday type of thing, but you can probably do something really tough with it too if you want to. But this is down dressed, and you can still be you, and you can still go out to the mainstream ones without they looking with the evil eye on you that what a freak are you. You know what I mean. Still keep you, but be undercover the mainstream ones. Isn't that gorgeous? Yeah. Next one. And we go to this crop top, and I'm not 100%, that's why I love to wear high-waisted things. I'm old-fashioned, yeah, I prefer high-waisted, even when it comes to pants. You heard it right, I'm Generation X that early, and we did wear a lot high-waisted. And like I said, if I'm gonna wear it more normal, like this, it's a bit short, but you can puff it up a bit, so it looks with purpose, like you wanted to have this length on the sleeves. Else, you have to take it down, but maybe it don't look as cool with those things. Then you can have a little longer, but it don't feel right. So I take it up again and drag it a little more up, so it's got a little more puffiness. Else, it's a really cute item. I should probably wear it with a belt or something, corset, whatever. But if you just go out in an ordinary summer day, so it's simple type of elastic belt can work very fine. I don't like to show too much of my skin because my weight loss, and I think maybe a little too old for it too. Yeah, at least that type of things. I'm not a youngster anymore. I'm gonna be 58 soon, so it's less than 1 month less. So yeah, but I do like this one. It's look really pretty too. And I think I can use it for like a little more mainstream kind of accepting type of looks too. Yeah, so this is how it looks like. And like I said, you have this drawstring in the middle too, so it depends on you. But like I said, I prefer it to take it up here because it didn't feel like it's fitting that well with the sleeves. It goes very strange. But because I don't know if it's meant to be shorter sleeves or something, but yeah, sometimes I have very short sleeves too, so I don't understand. But I should take them up a little bit. And if you don't like to wear, like if you want to, maybe if you have like me, ink on your skin, that one is a little harder to that. But say you don't have like my leg visit, so if you want that, you can also put some oil warmers here to hide them, and it looks like it's one type of dressing too. So it's accessories, you just do whatever. But if you don't hate to show your ink either, so go ahead, it's perfect. So let's go to the next one. The third item, and is this one that I said had ordinary sleeves. It has some white hair in it, so it's some type of animal, either cat or dog, but I am not allergic, so no panic. I'm still gonna wash everything after. And they have this little bow in the front, and this is where I said the strange thing that it looks like that thing. It was actually like more like a croc top, but a little longer. So of some reason, this type of thing don't mind me as much, even if you can see some skin peeking out in between. But it don't feel too much, not even for my age. And this one you can use over things when you don't want to show your arms. So it's perfect, and even perfect to lay on top on a dress. If you want to be a little more dressed for autumn or spring or something. For very hot summer days it might be too hot to wear because it's a little thicker material in this one, so I was surprised. But yeah, it works for me and I do like it, so I don't mind the gap. If you live in UK, at least you're gonna realize, mind the gap, where it's from. Now we take it in another type of purpose. Don't mind the gap. So yeah, this is how it looks like. And I like it. And like I said, it have some trimming on it too, all the way through. So it goes all the way. So it's just the sleeves that are a little more boring. But if you look a little closer, I don't know if the light is catching the fabric, but it's a bit thicker. So it's no risk for being transparent, if you know what I mean. But you need to know if it's windy, it's gonna blow up. So you're gonna show some skin. So let's go to next top. So the last top before the two dresses. And like I said, I don't know if Trevor wants to show anything. We have to see. If he wants, it will be in the video too. But probably when I have already shown everything. So yeah, and this is the Shein one. I have looked at something similar before. And I do like this one. And it's much thicker too. So it's okay quality too. I shouldn't complain really. And it have this trimming around the sleeves. And it got this type of ruching in the front. And as you can see, it have this mesh parts. And even on the sides. And it goes all the way down till the end, as you can see. And it's a cool effect. And for me, it don't mind that type of way because it's sitting in the right spots. So I can feel that. And this one you really can up dress too. If you wear it like this, little more down dress, it works too. You're still gonna be a little alternative in a way, a type of looking, maybe the more than the mainstream ones, or just they think you are a little more into fashion, at least black fashion, black clothing fashion. But at the same time, use cool accessories, and this one gonna also look incredible too. So I really like this one, and this gonna work very fine when it's not too hot too, because it's thick on those areas. It's only those bits that actually are for hotter weather. But I think even if it goes colder, you're not gonna mind those small bits to be shown up. So I really like this. So I think of the tops, I had a little hard to decide which one is my favorite today, but this is definitely on top of those. So yeah, what do you think? Which top is your favorite so far? This is how it looks like. So let's go to the dresses. So I decided to take the skirt dress first, but I didn't realize that its bottoms is only go to the waist. So it was a little hard to get it on, and it's the one from Primark, but it's a little tight over my shoulders. Even if I lost a lot of weight and been very much tiny on this bit, I still have boobs, I still have shoulders bigger. So to size up in this one, I should recommend. I should probably, if I had bought it brand new from Primark, I should probably sizing it up even one more. Now I know that someone have probably washed it before, so I don't think it's gonna direct shrimp anymore. But, you know, if you want to feel that it's a little tight over my shoulders, it's not like I can move that good, especially if you're gonna put a belt or something. But it still works, so it's not that crazy. But as you can see, this is how the sleeves are. They could be a tiny bit longer. Remember, I am 173 centimeters tall or 5'8". So might maybe size up even for that bit. So maybe you got a little bit extra too. I don't think I have abnormal long arms directly either, so yeah. But I should want it. And I don't like to bottom up all the way on my things. I don't like things too close. So I'm probably gonna wear it like this anyway. But you can bottom it all the way up too if you want to have that little more strict look. Just wanted to show. But I haven't ironed it, and it's gonna be washed first because it's not from our home. So I usually do that with the new clothes. I wash them before I hang them in. So, but else, I do like it because it's go in the waist. So it shapes a little more. So even if you don't want to wear any belt with it, it can work as it is. And it's a little puffiness in down, so it's not hugging your hips and that. But to get it on was a little hard because I did go into it from the top. So it was just I got it over my hip. So remember that too, if you have bigger hips, it can be a little problem to take it from that way. So you maybe have to go that way, but I still think it can be a little bit struggle. So I'm probably gonna have to fight to getting it off now when it was a little struggle to get into it. Because you couldn't bottom it up more than down here, and then it goes together. And it's not that much give in this part in the waist either. So you can see it's not much give. So have that in mind, but I do like it. And I think this is a perfect thing if you want to go out and be undercover mainstream, but still be you. You know what I mean. The problem you always have when you be judged for how you look like. And sometimes you don't have that energy for it, or you need to do things that you don't want to be judged for who you are, really. Even if you should prefer to be who you are. You know what I'm talking about, don't you? So yeah, this is how it looks like, and I'm happy with this one too. Like I said, if I bought it brand new, size up. That's my advice. Last dress. So I'm back with the last one, and it have this big cleavage that I like. And you can wear a lot of jewelry here, accessories, so that's great. It has a thing you can do here. You can't directly change it because it's not happening anything when you open it. And then you got this cool sleeves and this transparent mat. Unfortunately, it shows up also my bat wings. Batwoman, I wanna fly around. No, not with those wings, it don't work that way, sadly. And yeah, it's a little bit form hugging on this bit, so you can see some of my bumps. And if you don't like it, use an elastic belt or something. I think many belts might be wrong for this type of thing, and it's not a dress like I thought, because it's short. It's so short. Even if it's unsymmetrical, it don't go longer than here, and it's hardly a mess. So I have my cycle bike shorts above my stockings. You can wear a skirt under too, long or short, it doesn't matter. I think it's gonna look nice anyway. But for me, that is 178 centimeters tall or 5'8", is way too short. I'm gonna show everything. I don't even have to bend too much before I show everything hanging out, and that's not my game plan. And it have different layers in the bottom, so it looks really cute. So it gives that little extra flow, little flow of elegance. You can wear it as it is and just look down dressed, or not sure what happened with the lightning. Sorry for that. I'm gonna see if I can fix it when I edit. But yeah, I do like this one. You can updress it, you can downdress it, you can do whatever you want. So, which item was your favorite? And this is how it looks like. Like I said, I don't know what's going on with the lightning, but that was all the different things on. So, shall we round everything up? Be back soon. So like I said, this was thrift shopping, but from internet and from the company Sellpy that started in Sweden, I think, if I'm right. I'm gonna put else other information down if it's not. But I know it's in many different European countries, but they say even more when you Google on it. So just check if you can do it too. But my advice is check the prices and go from, they have those things that sells out very cheaply before they're gonna give it away too. So they don't even gonna continue to try sell them. And then when you can do the great finds. I didn't buy anything that cost, everything was under 10 American dollars, under 9 British pounds. So no matter what I chose, it was less than that. So I didn't buy for that much really. Even if it looks like a lot, I didn't buy much. And I think I found a lot of good stuff. I should wish they had a little more specific information on the thing, not just have to tell about the condition and maybe show the tags for the washing instructions and that type of things. Sometimes they can put, if some damage, they can put some extra pick. But I should want to know if the fabric is elastic, how much give it is, and you know, that type of things too. But I guess it's maybe a little too much work for them to do that. But if they want to change something in the future, please change that detail, because it's so much things that can be the difference if something gonna fit. So they could recommend size up or normal to the size or whatever. You know what I mean. Else, I'm very satisfied with this one, and it was a nice way to try it. I'm probably gonna buy more things. I'm gonna keep my eyes open at least for the cheaper things. But when it comes to the ordinary alternative brands and even Romvi, I'm not gonna pay those prices. Even when it comes to Romvi, I'd rather go to Shein and buy directly from them their thing, because we don't directly have a Romvi page in Sweden, but Shein have a lot of Romvi. I'd rather pay the prices from Shein and the tax tariffs there if I'm gonna have those type of items, because it's ridiculously expensive. And when it comes to Killstar and similar brands, I'm not gonna buy it from Sellpy either, at least if it's not very good price. So it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So my advice is don't Google for the brands, because you're not gonna find anything that is cheap then. It's better to buy it on sale on the ordinary pages. Or even sometimes even the ordinary prices, because you should see, even when it comes to boots, ridiculous prices when it comes to that type. If it was Dr. Martens, Demonia, you name it, all the Moonrock. Oh, I got brain fog. I guess I'm tired. Still, it's early morning still. But I hope you like this little thrift shopping on the internet, and I try to keep it in a goth style, but still that some items should be able to be a little more hide in the mainstream but still be you, because not always everyone can go out and be who they really want to. I do love people that can be a goth visible even 24/7 if they want to. I don't think the most look that goth when they go to sleep, but you know what I mean in that type of case. Some people always look extreme every day, have a lot of makeup and extreme clothing, you know that. But not everyone can, of different reasons. It can even be that it can be very dangerous for you to look in a certain way, because depending on where you live. So have that in mind before you judge people. And many people work, and at work you're not allowed maybe to look in a certain way, or you shouldn't even get a job if you looked that certain way. It's still that way. It's sad. It's 2026 and we still have to deal with that type of things. That's very sad. Else, if you're new to my channel, like different kind of stuff, not just hauls or gothy stuff. I do a lot of different things. I'm a goth, not just stuck in one box. So please consider to subscribe for all the darklings and returners. Love you all. You're the best. Mwah. And don't forget to give me likes and comment. But if you don't like my comment, please go to another one. There is channels for everyone. Else, I hope you all stay safe, stay weird, and be nice to each other. Love you all. Thanks for watching. Bye. Mwah.